What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video I'm going to be playing this Lava Hound deck here. So there's a lot of good Lava Hound variants in the meta, and I haven't made one on this version in a long time. I think the last time I made a video on a Lava deck, I used a Flying Machine variant with Goblin Cage, and then there's also a Lava Cycle one with Skeletons and Bomber, of course, but that variant's a little weaker, and in this meta, this variant is really solid because the Electro Giant is a lot worse. You don't see a lot of it, and that matchup was nearly impossible for this deck because you don't even have a building, and because there's less Electro Giant, this version is definitely back. Arrows are just so good. They pair so well with Lava. Zap Tutor set Inferno Drag. There's so many people using the Inferno Drag, and then you got Skeleton Dragons, which are really good Fireball bait, and then the Barbarians too. If your opponent uses the Fireball and the Skeleton Dragons, you can then abuse the Barbarians, and then also the Lava Pups too can bait spells. So you have a lot of things that can bait spells in this deck, and then the Miner just as a tank for everything. I mean, the Balloon, the Lava Pups, the Skeleton Dragons, the Inferno Drag, you name it. It's just such a solid, tank for everything in this deck. And before we head into the first game, if you guys would like to support me, you can use my creator code BOSS in any Supercell game. Really do appreciate all the support from you guys. It does mean a lot. So right now, at one game away from 7,000 trophies, actually top 900. Still not too high up on ladder. I haven't been playing too much ladder yet because I have, of course, the global tournaments going on, and I always play that on my main account, and then I have 2 mini accounts, so mostly, spending time doing that. But when that ends, we're going to be hard grinding ladder, pushing higher up. But anyways, let's get into the first match. Alright guys, so we found a first game here, and in case you guys missed my community tab post, in the next couple days I'm actually going to be recording a video with my brother where he's going to be pushing ladder, and basically I'm going to be watching and reacting to it, and I thought that would be an exciting video. And if you guys end up enjoying that video, I might do one in the future with my dad. Both my brother and my dad play the game kind of casually for fun, and I thought that would be a fun video for you guys to meet some people in my family, and it might be entertaining for you guys. So he's gonna go Lumber Balloon immediately in the opposite lane. That's kind of unfortunate. So let's just go for Balloon behind our Lava Hound. If we can take a tower here, then we're in a better situation than him. He's gonna go Musk. I think we just Miner. Hopefully we can get at least one shot from the Balloon. I think if we zap, we should definitely be able to take the tower. Yeah, nice. We do take the tower here. And we are going to have to ignore that Bandit. It's not going to get that much damage because it's at, less than half health. So that's fine. Musketeer dies too. That's also really solid. So this is an interesting matchup, right? Loon Cycle, and he's using it with... He's got Lumber Loon, Musk Cycle. So it's Cycle. I haven't seen this deck in a while. Usually... most people run Lava or Bomb Tower. They don't use this type of deck, so definitely interesting to see this from him. We're going to go for an Inferno Drag here on top of this Valk, and then if he goes for a Balloon in the opposite lane, Skeleton Dragons. Though I played that Inferno Drag because I didn't want him to get the tower easily. And I guess we probably could just... I think if we arrow this, the Balloon won't actually take the tower. Yeah, look at that. That was really good arrows, and then that Zap there will take him taking the tower. So look at that. We're going to take both of his towers, and he hasn't taken one of ours yet, so this is looking really solid for us. Miner, look at that, right on top of the Musketeer. If that takes out the Musketeer, I think we win the game. I might be calling it too early, but I'm just really confident we'll win now, because he doesn't have a lot of air counters. He has to go for a Valkyrie. That's not going to do a single thing against the Balloon and the Lava Hound, so we should be able to get a nice little 3-crown here. Very easy win to put us at 7,000 trophies. Just an incredible first game. I mean, we just completely steamrolled him. I mean, that was weird. He had a weird deck, and I think I'm on a pretty good win streak because I won a couple games before I recorded that one. And look at this matchup, guys. I might show this replay at the end. I don't know how I won this matchup, and this is the type of stuff you'd verse on mid ladder, so it might be worth showing. I mean, look at this. Executioner, Dark Prince 2 is really annoying. He's got Ewiz for the Inferno Drag, Zap for the Inferno Drag, and just, you guys know how good X-NATO is. And but yeah, anyways, as I was saying, on a pretty good win streak. I beat Electro Giant here too. He had no other air count. He had no Inferno Drag, so it wasn't actually that hard. But anyway, 7,000 trophies, top 700 right now. So working our way up. We'll see if we can even make it pretty close to 7,100, and I'll see you guys when we find the second match. Alright guys, so we found our second game here against Joe Mama. Oh my god. This guy actually named himself that. That's That's crazy, but I can't say I'm surprised at this day and age, but I was not expecting a game like that. So he's going to go Lumber Prince. So instead of Lumber Loon first play, he's going to go Lumber Prince. Also, guys, please subscribe if you don't want to miss any of my content. Would really appreciate that. On the road to 100,000 subs. Get it, hopefully, end of this year, early next year. Try to keep grinding content to make that happen, too. So he's crying. Apparently, this guy doesn't really have any air counters. So we're going to test the waters with a balloon. I'm going to arrow if he drops something like, you know, that... Oh, okay, so Inferno Drag. We can't arrow that, obviously. But, I mean, we do get the balloon hit. So that balloon definitely was worth it. And the Lava Pups are going to whittle down that Inferno Drag potentially to the point where we don't even need to defend it. Let's go Bats, though. I'm going to just... Okay, so he has a Mega Knight. We're just going to go for a low Miner here. And, I think I'm going to have to play Barbs just because... and it's alright, because now look at this counter push we get. And even if he decides to pressure the other lane, we have the Inferno Drag. Okay, yep, okay. So he goes Lumber Loon. So it is Lumber Loon. Again. That's interesting. I don't play against a lot of Lumber Loon, but here we are playing against it twice, 2 times in a row. We're just going to go ahead and Balloon here. We have Zap and Cycle, right? So if he goes for an Inferno Drag, this time we actually can reset it and probably get 2 Balloon hits. I mean, hopefully. Maybe not. Nah, not quite. Because the King Tower is helping out. But, you know, overall, we're in a way better situation than he is because we've already taken one of his towers and he is going to go Lumberjack. And I could probably defend that. So, I mean, that wasn't even worth it for him to do that. We're just going to go Skeleton Dragons here. And I just realized something. This guy has Mega Knight. I forgot about that. What? This man actually has Mega Knight in this deck. What? What is... Wait, I kind of forgot about that. Like, I'm not even lying. Yeah, that's GG. Yep. I forgot he had the Mega Knight. That's... Alright, well, I'll take it. And he gave up. So he does give us the satisfaction of the 3 crown. Not that it really matters to me, but I'll take it. Plus 34. Let's head into the next game. Okay, guys, here we go. Found our next game here against Gohan. So Lava isn't our starting hand. That's what we like to see. So I'm going to wait a couple seconds, and if he doesn't do anything, we can just Lava first play. Doesn't really matter if you played in the left or right lane. Just doesn't matter. Just pick one, right? He's going to leak a couple Elixir and then drop a Night Witch. So Night Witch usually is Golem. Night Witch is not that good right now, so that's a little surprising that he's using it. But it's either Giant Graveyard or Golem. You have Ice Wizard, so I'm leaning towards Golem now. And that Nito is not going to work out too well for him, and I think that might actually already be a good game because he used his Tornado. He has no Tornado in Cycle. He has no Ice Wizard in Cycle. Probably his best air counters. So that's Tower down. In fact, I'm even going to Miner the King Tower because I know that he's going to have to respond to this or it's going to 3 crown him. He's going to go Night Witch. We can go ahead and zap that. And that balloon gets at least 1 shot. It's probably going to get a second. Yep. And yeah, this is looking very bad for him. Night Witch and Ice Wizard are just not that good right now after the nerfs they got, especially the Night Witch. I mean, Ice Wizard, right, like, I'm not using Fireball, so it hardly makes a difference. I'm just going to arrow this just to cycle, and so it doesn't, you know, literally take, you know, a third of my tower. He's going to go for a Cage, so I'm going to Lava, and then I could probably just Balloon right behind. If he supports this Brawler, then we're just going to 3 crown him. His only chance of winning this game is defending this Lava, which he isn't going to do, so that's a smart play. We could probably just go for an Inferno Drag here, and I'm considering just ignoring the entirety of that Brawler and just going all in. After that Lightning, I think I'm definitely going to, because now he's really low on Elixir and he doesn't have that Cage. So we're just going to go. Hopefully the Miner tanks for the Lava Pups. It doesn't, so we're actually going to have to zap to retarget it. And that balloon is getting awfully close to his king tower. And there we go. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I pretty much had a feeling we were going to win that one from the start just because of how good our first push was. And he pretty much wasted an Ice Wizard. The Tornado wasn't good either. He played that Ice Wizard way too high. He probably should have played it further in the back, but I don't think it would have made a difference anyway because I just would have minored it if he played it closer to the tower, and we still would have taken his tower. But it might have saved him a little bit and at least gotten a tad bit more value. But, you know, anyway, I'm not complaining. We got another really easy win, so let's head into the next one. All right, guys, in a game here against Alex. So do we got lava in our starting hand again? Yes, we do. And we have barbs, so that's, you know, kind of automatic that you want to go lava first play. Okay, we're just going to lava. We'll ignore that. Wall breakers is usually a good sign because if they're using a minor wall breaker cycle deck with, like, you know, bomb tower and bats and that, it's usually really difficult for them to defend. In this case, though, he has bandit, so it's definitely not going to be probably as easy of a matchup, unfortunately, but I think overall it might not. Well, let's see what he's using, right? I don't want to jump to conclusions too quickly. I'm going to go ahead and arrow this princess. I don't want to miner it because it's close to the king tower and it could activate. He's going to go hunter, so I'm going to miner. And depending on what he does here, I could maybe go for... I think I might actually go balloon because he just used the hunter. And he also... Yeah, let's just do it and see what he does. Let's go. He tried to get back to the hunter, but like I said, I knew it was really far out of his hand, so I took advantage of that. But the only really bad thing right now is that I had to eat a lot of damage, some goblin ships, and also the wall breakers connecting. So yeah, this matchup definitely not going to be as easy as I was hoping, because he does have the hunter, which is just insane, against the lava hound and the balloon. So we're definitely it's definitely gonna be probably a pretty close game, but we got a really good shot of taking his left tower, which is nice. I'm definitely gonna arrow if he plays. Yep, I'm for sure gonna arrow that. So let's go ahead and do that now, and then play skeleton dragons probably. Okay, yeah, let's play them on defense here, and he's gonna go for the hunter. So I think we should miner in the back to tank for everything. Hopefully he doesn't have something like a fireball that could wipe all this out. Ooh, I don't think that was that good of a bandit, in my opinion. It's also not going to dash on the tower, so yeah, that was not that good on his end, I don't think. But he still has a very good chance of winning this, unfortunately, because... oh, nice. Skeleton dragons take out the princess. That's so good, so now I don't have to waste elixir on it. Do I want to give him the tower? Yeah, let's give him it. We need to try to build up a massive push, and by giving him the tower, we're going to increase our chances of doing that. So here we're going to go balloon away from the lava, so that way the hunter won't hit it. We can go miner. Perfect time to do it because he just used the skeleton, so he doesn't have it in cycle. He thought I was minering the hunter. He got a little confused there. Okay, so let's zap this. I don't think he can defend this. Let's arrow the princess. Yeah, there's no way he's going to defend. If he wins this, he's going to have to win off of 3-crowning us, but I don't think he can do that. I mean, the Inferno Drag's locked on. He has no reset to it, and we are going to be able to get the 3-crown. And he gives us a good luck. I don't know if that's a genuine good luck. I guess we can give good luck back and see what he does from there. He's going to say it again. All right, so I think he's a little salty. We get a plus 35, which is going to put us at a new season highest. There were a couple losses I actually didn't end up showing, but if I get any losses from here on out, I definitely will show those. I just don't like showing losses the first or second game of the video, typically, as you guys already know. But what's very, very interesting is he had the cannon cart, but he just decided to not use it for whatever reason. Obviously, that log got absolutely no value, but the cannon cart, on the other hand, I'm really, really shocked he didn't use that, because there were a couple times where I used my barbarians and had that out of cycle, and that's my only good counter to the cannon cart. So if I went in for like a lava or something, he definitely should have been punishing that. So that's the only thing different I would have done if I were him. But overall, Hunter was his only reliable card, and if I outcycled that, he couldn't defend. Okay, guys, we found our next game here. This I'll probably play one more after this. Yeah, this is probably second to last game. I'll play one more after this. So let's just go ahead and lava. I guess he's not doing anything. So again, it's always fine to lava if you have barbs in cycle. Yeah, you could lose because of it, but let me tell you this: you have a better chance of winning by doing lava first play than not doing it. You know, all the best lava players do it. It's kind of like a low skill play. You know, you can call it what you want, but it is the right play. So we're just going to go barbs here. Hopefully they can take out that Dark Prince and also prevent us from losing our whole tower. If that happens, then we're in an amazing situation, and that is looking like that is going to be the case. So we should be able to take his tower if he's not able to drop something else. If he does get a Mega Minion down or something like that, then he will save it, but otherwise, tower is gone, and that rage did practically nothing because it's not even going to save him the tower. And we might even be able to kill the E-Wiz. That's incredible. That's really good. His E-Wiz is out of cycle, so we can go Inferno Drag. The only thing that could make this better is if I had my Lava in cycle and could just play it in front of the Inferno Drag. Unfortunately, we do not. But I do have a Miner, which I am going to play because he doesn't have his E-Wiz yet back in cycle. And then here we can go for Skeleton Dragons, kind of splitting them. So hopefully the one stays in the right lane and helps defend the E-Barbs. Yeah, that's good because I don't want to... Let's actually Lava here. Hopefully that E-Barb doesn't take my whole tower. Okay, good, it doesn't. That's really good. We kind of caught him off guard there with that Lava. So the thing about Sparkies, they don't have good air defense at all, as you can tell. So I'm pressuring him a lot. I don't even know if he has a... like a Mega Minion. I mean, he might not, because he has Rage, Zap, and Heal Spirit, E-Barbs, Dark Prince, so I bet he might not even have a Mega Minion, which means we probably can take his tower right now. He's going to go Sparky. So this will take his tower. The main thing I guess we got to watch out for is obviously, you know, getting 3 crowned, but at the same, it's so difficult for him to defend. So the Balloon is going to get 1 shot on the King Tower, maybe a second, not quite, unfortunately. So we're going to go Skeleton Dragons here. I don't know if we're going to be able to defend this. It's going to actually be a little tricky. I think we got to maybe zap the Sparky and then surround it with Barbs. But I'm a little concerned about my King Tower right now. Okay, we're fine. So I guess as long as we don't lose a tower, we should be a-okay. He's going to go for another Sparky. I guess we can definitely Balloon because, yeah, he literally his only counters the E-Wiz, and he doesn't have it in cycle. I'm going to zap to reset the Sparky and also to... yeah, allow the Miner to kind of keep the Sparky at bay so that way he can't build up a push. And that's game. Arrows are going to take it. So that was a really quick one. We're definitely going to play another game after this. That's really easy. I mean, he had 1 air counter. Just E-Wiz. I mean, there's no way you're defending Lava Loon pushes. It's practically impossible. Even if he had like minions, right? Like I have arrows for those, so that wouldn't have even helped him at all. His only chance would have been if he had Mega Minion, right? Like if he was using the Sparky with Mega Minion, which some people do use, but otherwise just practically impossible for him to defend. Look at that, we shoot all the way up to almost top 400. So yeah, this next game I think will be the last one. We'll see if we can get to 7100 off of it. I mean, if this one's extremely quick, maybe I'll play one more. Alright guys, so we found our final game here, and Lava's in our starting hand again. Let's go. I think we're probably going to take the chance and just do it in a couple seconds, because Barbs are our next card in rotation. We got Inferno Dragon cycle, so if he pressures us with some air card, we have a counter to that. He's going to go Royal Hog. So that's an easy Barbs on top of that. You just have to wait a couple seconds to regain a little bit of elixir, but overall, great counter, and it's going to give us counter push potential and dual lane pressure, which is awesome, as always. As you guys know, I always talk about in videos like how good dual lane pressure is. So he's looking like he's using... okay, so this is an easy Inferno Drag here. This, hopefully he doesn't have her set, right? Like, I mean, if he has something like an E-Wiz, then that would be awful, but in his type of deck, that doesn't make much sense, so I don't see him having that. Musk comes in. I'm just going to go ahead and zap, right? We're going to just get us a little bit more damage on offense. We already know that, you know, the cannon cart's locked on my tower. Nothing I can do about that. I mean, I could have zapped the cannon cart, but I think zapping his tower and Musk gave us a little bit more damage than getting less damage if I zapped the cannon cart, if that makes sense. But anyway, the only problem is we don't have a fireball. Arrows I don't see getting a ton of value in this matchup, unless, of course, he plays bats and I don't have my zap in cycle, but I think overall my arrows are not going to be too useful here. So go Cannon Cart in the opposite lane. This is potentially going to be a situation where I might just ignore the Cannon Cart to just try to make sure I take his tower, but I'm going to think about it. I think I am in a Balloon, just because I do really want to take his tower here. And, okay, perfect. He's going to give us a very good value Inferno Drag. I don't know why he did that, actually, because he already knew I needed to defend the Cannon Cart, so all that really did was just give my Inferno Drag more value. So he's going to go Musk. I think we're going to Miner. This is going to definitely force a response out of him on defense because of the Inferno Drag. And then he has that Lava Hound 2 tanking for the King Tower and Musk. Unfortunately, though, we've taken a little bit of damage. Oh. Zap. Okay, good zap. It's going to save his tower. But locks back on again, so it's getting a little scary for him. And that cannon card is just gonna... Oh, man, that musk is... Oh, man, that got a lot of value. That was brutal, that musketeer, how much value it got. But if that balloon gets a shot, I think we... doesn't get a shot, though. We get death damage, and we also have barbs in cycle, so he can't really punish us. I'm just going to go Inferno Drag. I'm going to have maybe like a miner ready, because he probably isn't going to want to go for like a... Oh, it can't go Canyon Card in the pocket now, so never mind. He can't even do that. I guess we're just going to go Balloon, and I just need to make sure I have my barbs for the hogs, and there's no way he can take my tower, and I think we just take his, and we win here. He can't defend this. Wow. And that was another quick one. So, you know what, guys? I think I'm going to play one final game. Like I said, I actually, as I'm recording this, I've been recording about 30 minutes, but there were 2 losses I had that I didn't show. You can see complete hard counter here. Delivery, Ewiz, Mega Minion, Dark Prince is annoying. But anyway, we get to get this here. And 7,100, 332nd in the world. So I think I'm going to play one final game because we had 2 pretty quick games, I would say. Okay, guys, here we go. It's actually insane how much I climbed up this video. When I started it out, I was barely, I think, top 1,000 or something, and now I'm almost top 300, so it's crazy how much you can climb up in such a short time span. So anyway, I was just about to go lava, but then I saw that goblin barrel, so I'm glad I didn't just lava and take all that damage. We can go princess. We're going to lava into the princess. So the princess targets it, and then we could probably just Inferno Drag to take it out. Okay, Logbait is a matchup that can go either way. You got to watch out for the rocket. It can get a lot of value. We'll go Inferno Drag here on top of the princess. It's also going to help. Okay, there's the rocket like I was talking about. That can get a lot of value, and that's the main reason why they're able to win this matchup. Like, if they didn't have rocket, it would be super easy, obviously. But the rocket's so good against the balloon. But because he doesn't have the rocket in cycle, we're definitely going to go in here. And if he goes for something like a dark goblin, I'm probably going to arrow it. And I think this might be tower, but I probably can't defend his, so... Uh-oh. We don't even take his. Oh, okay, well. That's kind of a bummer. So we didn't even take his tower, and he has a great lead right now. It's not over because I think one more good lava or balloon push will take his for sure. I mean, this deck is very, very offensive, as you can tell. It's definitely more offense than defense, this deck. So it's going to be pretty easy, if we're being honest, to take his tower. The only thing I'm concerned about is, well, defending, which it's not looking like we're going to be able to unless, I don't know. So he has to defend the left lane, we know that, because obviously 3 barbarians with an Inferno Drag taking for it, it's going to force response. So I'm going to go balloon. This should give us the tower. There's no way he rockets this after playing a prince. If he does, then I don't think that's a great play because he takes death damage. So yeah, we take the tower. Question is, can we defend this? It is not going to be very fun to defend, I can tell you that right now. Oh, I don't think that... Okay, I want to ignore that, actually. Okay, Bad Rascals, they didn't tank for the barrel. I was going to say, I'm going to ignore that because I didn't think he was going to take it because he didn't have a lot of elixir, and sure enough, he didn't get the Rascals down in time, so... Okay, the problem is we got to build up a lava push, but the only... Like, I can't just go loons. He has rocket. He'll defend it easily, but the only problem is if I do this, he defends it so easily, right? So, I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess we're just going to miner here to tank for this prince. And, oh man, he's going to give me really good arrows, but now he's going to go in, and I think he's going to play Rascals. Oh, he has to play them on defense. He can't tank for the barrel. Okay, here's what we got to do. We got to get a lava in the pocket and pray that we can tank for everything. The only problem is I got to defend that prince. That's really, really annoying that I have to defend that, and I can't just go focus on offense. Oh man, I don't think that's going to be enough. Barb does lock on, but yikes. Yikes. Okay. Log and Rocket takes the tower, unfortunately. So we're going to have to try to keep pressure, maybe like Barb's Loon in the pocket. Okay, let's actually Barb's here. Oh, no, I don't have enough for Zap coming in. That's Rocket range. Okay, well, that's going to be GG. We're going to have a good game. I mean, he actually played that pretty well. A little bit of a bad start for us, for sure, going with the lava push, assuming I was going to take his tower, and I thought it was going to be a tower trade, and we didn't end up taking his tower, and that was a problem because it forced me to commit a lot of elixir to take his tower, and that ended up losing us the game. But, you know, honestly, I don't even think that that's that bad of a matchup. That's definitely one that's like, it's like either player could win. It might even be slightly for lava, but you can see the pressure is obviously annoying, and even though we have arrows and zap, he can obviously outcycle us. His cycle is a little faster. I mean, it's not a lot faster. I mean, 3.8, but still compared to 4.1, a little bit faster, especially if he's not using his rocket a lot. And yeah, that is going to be it for the video. I hope you guys did end up enjoying it. And like I said, I will be doing, those of you who heard at the beginning, I'll say it again though, I'm probably going to be doing a video with my brother in the next couple days, and then if that video, if you guys really enjoy it, maybe a couple months or a few weeks down the road, I might do one with my dad, because yeah, I think it's pretty cool. A couple people in my family play this game casually. They obviously don't take it nearly as seriously as I do and play that much, but they play it, you know, from time to time for fun. And yeah, so that is going to be it for the video though. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like it if you did, subscribe if you aren't subscribed already, and thanks again. Until next time, guys.